Indian Overseas Congress chief Sam Pitroda has now said that he felt at home when he visited Pakistan. In an interview to IANS, he said, and I quote him here, "Our foreign policy, according to me, must first focus on our neighbourhood. Can we really substantially improve relationships with our neighbours? I've been to Pakistan and I must tell you, I felt at home. I've also been to Bangladesh, I've been to Nepal and I felt at home. I don't feel like I'm in a foreign country." So therein, a statement coming in from Congress's overseas chief. Let's listen into that statement.
I've been to Pakistan and I must tell you, I felt at home. I've been to Bangladesh, I've been to Nepal and I feel at home. I've been to Pakistan and I must tell you, I felt at home. I've been to Bangladesh, I've been to Nepal and I feel at home. I've been to Pakistan and I must tell you, I felt at home. I've been to Bangladesh, I've been to Nepal and I feel at home.
Now, my colleague Brijesh Pandey is joining me on this story. Brijesh, with Sam Pitroda, it's a thing that even though his intentions are right, are in the right place, his wording is something that always lands him in trouble. And this latest statement where he says he's been to Pakistan and he felt at home, how do you look at this?
Well, I think, controversy and Sam Pitroda go hand in hand. And that this is the latest example of such. And, very rarely you will find a particular political person who always, unwittingly lands his own mentor or his party into trouble. And that person is Sam Pitroda. I mean, the kind of statement which he made right now, when he went to Pakistan, he felt at home, must have triggered or he's completely oblivious of what is happening inside India. Did he forget about Pahalgam massacre, which has triggered a massive anti-Pakistan sentiment cutting across length and breadth of India? Has he forgotten the kind of stuff Pakistan has done vis-a-vis India and funding and completely backing, even actively participating in cross-border terrorism and the kind of checkered history we have with Pakistan? And in middle of all this, when India is talking to the world, exposing Pakistan at every single international forum, sending our MPs, a group of MPs to convey to the Western world about what exactly was Operation Sindoor and talking about it. In middle of all of this, where the fight is going about, where the one side Rahul Gandhi is talking about vote chori, the BJP is talking about 50 other things. In middle of all of this enters Sam Pitroda and as per his past record, delivers a knockout punch. The knockout punch means that this time is that he felt at home when he visited Pakistan. I think a person of his stature and the kind of political sensibilities that is there in India involving Pakistan should have been addressed, and I think better sense should have prevailed. But this is definitely not Sam Pitroda's first brush with controversy. As I said, he and controversy go hand in hand. Ishita?
Right, Brijesh. This is not the first statement that has made headlines coming in from Sam Pitroda. But I want to ask you, on a serious note, this statement, as you mentioned, completely out of touch from the reality, the conditions we have right now, the relations we share with Pakistan, who continues to harbour and sponsor terrorism. So how does this statement then reflect on the Congress party? Because it sort of goes against the national foreign policy.
Well, I mean, if you look at the macro picture about his statement, the statement is absolutely all right that, in the sense that when you're talking about India and Pakistan, united before 14th of August 1947, one entity, and you're living in America, you have a very romantic notion about the undivided India. You feel at home when you go to Bangladesh, which was part of Pakistan after 14th August 1947. That all of that is all right. But look at the fact that Pakistan has been one rogue nation which has been going after India.
Exactly.
Thousands of innocent Indians, they have lost their lives because of the dastardly terror attacks carried out by Pakistan. And I mean, you talk to anybody on the street, you talk to anybody occupying high position, 99.9% people will have one unequivocal sentiment vis-a-vis Pakistan. You should have thought about those 28 families, who have been scarred for the rest of their lives when you see your loved one being killed, butchered rather, in front of you. And in middle of all of these, sentiments, high sentiment prevailing, and you have terrorists standing in Pakistan, Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Taiba, their top terrorists are saying that yes, we have been hit badly in Operation Sindoor. So in middle of all of these sentiment, which is rife with anti-Pakistan sentiment, comes Sam Pitroda, and when he says that when he went to Pakistan he felt at home. It just creates that kind of feeling in you that is this person completely disconnected from what is happening in India, and is this the right time to talk about that? I mean, if you're philosophical living in America or living in Canada or in any other part of the world where you don't have to visit India to see what is happening, or you are completely oblivious of India's history with Pakistan and the way Pakistan has been regularly financing terror inside in India and all. I mean,
right.
this is a very strange statement given by this, and it's rightly landed.
Right,
Congress
Brijesh,
party
please hold that thought. I'm also being joined by Ajay Alok from BJP. Mr. Ajay, thank you so much for joining us on News 9. Now, there is a statement that has come in from the Congress Overseas Chief Sam Pitroda, where he says that he has been to Pakistan and he felt at home. How do you look at it?
So he's absolutely right. If he feels at home in Pakistan, he's absolutely right, because that's a home for them. You see, Rahul Gandhi is having so much popularity in Pakistan. People like Shahid Afridi and all the Pakistani government, they pick up his statement, send it to UN. So it's a home for Gandhi family. I have a good suggestion for Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Instead of finding Gen Z here, he should go and address Gen Z in Pakistan. He will win elections there. Here he's continuously losing 90 elections. He's lost his mental balance. So at least he'll be sane there. So they should think of shifting to Pakistan.
Right, Mr. Alok. But I want to ask you, do you think this statement, of course, I'm sure, we do not have a reaction from the Congress party yet. They might distance themselves from the statement. But also, what does this say, about the larger ideology of the party?
See, this party, what you're talking about, Congress party, this is not Congress party. This is Gandhi Congress. It's not Gandhi Congress, this is Gandhi Congress. Their ideology is very simple. Their ideology is anyone who is against India, anyone who's against the idea of India, they are with them. So it's a natural, for them, the natural hub is Pakistan. So they feel at home. Here they have to counter a lot of resistance. So they don't want that. So I'm quite convinced that he has given the statement in pure peace of mind. He has not given the statement abruptly. After a big thought, he has given the statement.
Also, Mr. Ajay, during Operation Sindoor, we did witness some unity with the government and opposition coming around saying that this is a national security issue and we are united in this. So do you think this is some kind of deviation from that stance that Congress party took during Operation Sindoor?
During Operation Sindoor, right, from second day, Mr. Rahul Gandhi was always doing "Hamare kitne gire, hamare kitne gire." You remember that? Tell us the number of Rafale fall
Yes,
down.
It was. Those were the statements made after.
So after the strikes of the army, they were questioning our Air Force, they were questioning our army, they were questioning our thing, why we did a ceasefire, Trump surrender. So they were never with the government, they were never with the country. They were always out to demean the country. And that is their nature.
All right, Mr. Ajay, thank you so much for joining here on News 9 and sharing your reaction. Now, my colleague Brijesh Pandey continues to stay with me. Brijesh, we just got a reaction from the BJP coming out and attacking Congress on how, they make out these statements in colluding with Pakistan. I want to ask you, is Congress at this point just firing itself in the foot?
Well, I think, what will happen is that, as Ajay Alok did, I think, many of BJP leaders would be hitting out at Rahul Gandhi by quoting Sam Pitroda. And this was a completely unnecessary self-goal which has been done by Sam Pitroda. Had it been some other time, a normal peace time when you're talking about how you felt at home in Pakistan, or you have, nostalgic memories of how it is one India, that's all understandable. But the fact of the matter is that in middle of all of this, that the kind of the situation we are all plagued in, and the fact that, that 28 innocent Indians were butchered, massacred in Pahalgam, and it was an extremely dastardly terror attack carried by Pakistan-backed terrorist outfits and terror outfits. And the kind of sentiment which is prevailing within the country, so much so that when the Indian cricket team went to play Pakistan in Dubai, there was the overwhelming sentiment was that how can we even play cricket with them? With this kind of situation or emotions running high in the country, this kind of statement, I honestly am at loss of words. Why would anybody make this kind of statement? Is other than to land your party in trouble, other than to make you further an object of ridicule and harrying. I honestly can't comprehend why anybody would make this kind of statement. Him saying that he felt at home in Pakistan is one of the most embarrassing political statements made by Sam Pitroda in recent time. And the Congress will have to pay the price, because all the opposition parties, the Congress opposition party, be it BJP or any other, they would attack Congress party over this.
Right, Brajesh, it is clearly a self-goal at this point for Congress, and they will have to pay a price for this. But on that note, let's also listen in to what exactly he said.
I've been to Pakistan, and I must tell you, I felt at home. I've been to Bangladesh. I've been to Nepal, and I feel at home. I've been to Pakistan, and I must tell you, I felt at home. I've been to Bangladesh. I've been to Nepal, and I feel at home. I've been to Pakistan, and I must tell you, I felt at home. I've been to Bangladesh. I've been to Nepal, and I feel at home. I've been to Pakistan, and I must tell you, I felt at home. I've been to Bangladesh. I've been to Nepal, and I feel at home.
Now, coming back to you, Brajesh, on this point, I want to ask you, because you've covered politics for so long. Congress will try to salvage this situation, but do you think this is even, do you think even can be salvaged at this point?
Well, I'll draw an interesting parallel. Just think about it. That today in the morning, Amit Malviya, Congress IT cell chief, posted a tweet on social media X, where he has published a page of affidavit which has been filed by Yassin Malik in August 2025. And in that page, it is written that how he went to meet Hafiz Saeed, Lashkar-e-Taiba chief, at the insistence of a senior intelligence officer. And, he went there to meet Hafiz Saeed, Lashkar chief, came back, informed the agency, went and met late Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, and he thanked him for that. After this, within a couple of hours, you get a soundbite of Sam Pitroda saying that, when he went to Pakistan, he felt at home. Now, imagine the situation of Congress party. The Congress has not reacted till now. But imagine if I was the one who was managing the responses, I would be at loss of words. First, this kind of damning allegations come out in the affidavit of Yassin Malik. And after that, you have a statement which has been made by Sam Pitroda, where he says he feels at home in Pakistan. So this kind of sentiment prevailing, I mean, it's anybody's guess as to how opposition parties, especially BJP, is going to take Congress for cleaners.